Hi everyone, welcome back to the Nature Talks podcast. Today we're here with my friend Nadine. Hi Nadine, how are you?
Hi,
So,
Verhaen.
today's podcast is going to be on nature and nutrition, right?
Yeah, or
Uh,
how nature is nourishing us.
Nourishing nature.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you want to give us a short introduction about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Nadine. I'm actually from Germany, but I'm living in India or in Delhi for the last 7, 8 years now. And my training is nutrition. So I'm a public health nutritionist in that sense. And that brought me also to work here in Delhi in a project on food and nutrition security. And then I got to know you.
Yeah, we met at the Fireflies event, right? Yeah. So we organize a Fireflies event every year in the monsoon time.
Yeah.
We're actually going to start this weekend again.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm really looking forward to join it
Yeah.
again.
And then we did a few other nature walks also, right?
Yeah.
In Sanjavan.
Yes.
So Nadine also conducts some nature walks. She did a few programs for the New Delhi Nature Society. It was more than a nature walk of identifying trees and birds and stuff. It was more about connecting with nature
Exactly.
and connecting with yourself, right?
Yeah. So we did some of these nature walks actually, yeah, not with the intention to label everything that we see, but rather just to become aware of shapes, of sounds, of whatever shows us and what connects with us without any logic or reason. That's why we also organize those walks in a way where everybody can follow their own intuition and see what relates to them in nature. And that enables a different connection than from naming something and then put it in that box, right? So that was a bit of the idea that you feel nourished on that walk.
Yeah, and also like how nature plays a role in our own well-being. So, can you tell us something about that? About how just by connecting with nature, we can reduce our stress or uh, you know, make our own self feel much better.
Yeah, absolutely. You who are listening to us or seeing us, you may have been also in forests on walks, and when you came back home, you felt some sense of peace inside, or some sense of calmness, or just feeling like, oh yeah, I feel myself, I'm in the moment right now. And this is, I think, what nature does, and what those walks we did also invite for, that you're actually tuning into your surrounding and come into the present moment, because this is often what we're struggling with in our busy lives, especially living in a city like Delhi, where there's so much concrete around us, where there's so much noise around us, which is not natural sounds, right? So I think when we go to parks or to forests like Sanjeevan here in Delhi, it's really kind of a rejuvenation where we can release stress, where we give ourselves a pause to breathe, to anchor ourselves again and know what we actually want to do.
Yeah, and like some of the things we did in the walk were the barefoot walking. So people took off their shoes and they were walking on the forest floor barefoot. And
Yeah, and I remember you shared also then, which is true, if you take off your shoes, how the electromagnetic fields or the deload of your nervous system actually relaxes when the skin of your feet actually touches the soil.
Yeah, like our electrical appliances, your washing machine, your air conditioner, refrigerator, they all have a earthing wire, so that if there's any extra charge, it can go back into the ground and not blow up your appliance. So same way we build up the charge, and so that we don't blow up like the appliances, we need to walk in nature with barefoot. Our rubber sole shoes are always keeping us insulated from the ground, so all that negative energy is not able to go down into the earth. And here when we go barefoot, or they also call it earthing, so when we do that, then automatically all the negative energy goes away. And like how they say that you can't be in a forest and in a bad mood at the same time.
Yeah, and I think you described it so well, what this effect literally is with our body. And since we all have, it's not just a deload into the ground, it's also when you get close to a tree, when you're really getting close to plants, like everything has an electromagnetic field, even our bodies, right? Through our heartbeat, some people call it aura, your spirit area, whatever you want to name it. There is something around us that goes beyond the physical body, right? So that kind of space is connecting with all the other living beings and creatures that are around. Maybe you even noticed yourself on a forest walk where there were a lot of dogs and they really connected with you, because even dogs are having very good senses to see who is balanced, who has or who is in a good energy, and then they're interested in that person. They're wagging their tail, they're approaching you because they sense that you are in a good space. So that is also nice to see that on such walks and experience it.
Yeah, even our thoughts, ideas, our dreams, they're all just electric signals passing around our brain. When you move your hands and legs, it's just electric signals going to different parts of your body.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're electrical creatures, and we're interacting. Our magnetic energy also is interacting with each other, and yeah, maybe you feel attracted to some people or you feel unattracted to other people.
Yeah, and the same with different trees or plants, because when we did the nature walks in Sanjeevan, I also had a sequence where I would invite people that they would look for shapes or forms around them that attract them. So people also could explore, okay, this kind of shape I really like, it's really coming into my face, like I really want to touch or feel it. So this is kind of how it is, So you learn about yourself by connecting with nature.
They got to do some tree hugging. We found things in the forest which were attracting us, and we spoke about those things. Yeah, just exploring our senses was something which we don't do consciously. Like using your sense of smell, sense of sight, taste, feeling.
Yeah, because we're such visual beings, so the eyesight is often taking over, right? Like you're so drawn and your thoughts are driven by what you are seeing very often. So exercising other senses to only focus on listening or only focusing on touch with whatever is around you in terms of plants or trees and all that really brings you out of your head and out of your visual sense. So you experience things differently. Like this one activity we did where we asked everyone to pick something up from the ground and just keep it in your hand for a while and feel it. People, like, because we did after each of such activity a sharing circle, and people really, they were sharing how unexpected some textures were, what depth they felt about it, what surprised them about it. So I found that quite revealing, how people then suddenly had more ease in being in that moment just with that thing, because it was a different sense, the touch sense that was used, because our eyes are quickly scanning and moving around because we're overusing them, I would even say, right?
And what other activities did we do with the connection in the forest?
Also, one activity was about exploring perspectives. So I had these little makeup mirrors which had a magnifying glass, and the invitation here to the participants was that they would go with this foldable makeup mirror around and explore different perspectives, like looking at leaves from below, looking at trees from the side, going with the magnifying glass closer, observing insects, seeing them. And I think this really helps also the usual mind thinking pattern to challenge it by exploring different ways of looking at the same thing. So whatever we are doing on these walks are an invitation in your daily life routines also to see how can you use that in your daily life where you may not be all the time in nature, right?
Yeah, it was interesting to see so many of those mirror glasses, magnifying things. Different colors, and I think everybody, it brought out the child in them.
I just wanted to say some even played and were teasing each other with the sun mirroring in the mirror and then playing on others.
And also a sense of curiosity, like this was something new.
Yes.
You can see the expression on their face.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that we can explore in nature, and there's so much fun experiences to have out in nature. So we just need to go out there, put ourselves out there, get out of our comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
And then there's all these fun experiences, like how we were discussing that children who are not connected with nature will not fight to save it.
Yeah.
So if we give children or even adults a good experience in nature, then they will actually try to save that so that they can give the same experience to other people, and they can go back to that experience also. Because if that forest or those trees are cut down or destroyed, then nobody else can have that same fun experience.
Yeah.
You can't feel that inside a mall, you can't feel that inside a food court or something. These things are out in nature, and yeah, we are made of nature, we are nature. There's living cells and all moving around in our body the whole time. So, yeah, we think that disconnecting with nature is a very high level of luxury, but actually, the most luxurious thing is the green spaces.
Yes.
Now, people are taking advantage of that also in a certain way by sending people on these expensive, luxurious trips to a green area. So you get out of your concrete city, and then you have to go. You, people pay a lot of money to go to those green areas after destroying their own green area. So
Yeah, or supporting it, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
that's why I think this really true connection needs to happen. That's why the few things that you said about playfulness, I feel human nature, if we play and we have fun with something, then we are also very easy to connect with it, right? So I feel like making nature important for people is reconnecting it through play, fun, interaction with it, and be as free as you can, give space to people to explore their own ideas. So that's why in the nature walks that I'm doing, I always try just to give a prompt, an invitation, and then it's about the individual, how they want to explore it, so this freedom also sparks the curiosity, what you mentioned, which I feel is also very important, connecting with nature, that you are curious, that you are able to go into it.
That's nature giving us the nourishment.
Yeah, exactly.
The nourishment which we need by living in the city.
Yeah.
People living in the greener areas, they don't need so much of that nourishment because they're getting it 24/7. But yeah, people living in the big cities, we need it more. And in this season, all those mushrooms are popping out everywhere.
Yeah.
The firefly season is back. So yeah, if you're in Delhi, see it on our website. You can join us to see fireflies in Delhi. Many people have not seen fireflies in Delhi their entire life, or maybe they saw it like 50 years back, but never after that. So now we know a secret place where we can see the fireflies,
and it's beautiful, it's magical. I've seen it myself. This is when I met Verhaen a year ago in Deer Park, so it was really beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, we do it in small controlled groups so that the place doesn't get destroyed. Some people try to take fireflies back home, but they don't know what to feed the firefly. So in that case, the firefly will starve to death. So
yeah, I
that's
think
why we tell them.
On this spot, I want to add something, because we started this session talking about how nature nourishes us, and I think because taking fireflies home makes no sense, right?
Yeah.
So the point here is, I feel if people are really connected to nature, to their surrounding, they don't want to consume it anymore. They actually want to protect it and nourish it. And in return, you automatically get nourished without any effort. This is what it is about. So I feel this connection, the work that you're doing with your NGO is so important to make people aware about what's the difference of consuming something and the difference of enjoying and protecting something, and then you get back from it naturally.
The difference between taking and receiving.
Exactly. Yeah, consuming is taking, and just being there is receiving. Protecting is receiving in that sense. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot to see and experience, and yeah, this is the magic of life, the existence which is not there in space right now. Moon Day is coming. We have an astronomy group, so we have telescopes and we look out into space, but
I'm still to do that
yeah,
with you.
there's no life out there. All the life is here,
Yeah.
and we have to enjoy that and experience that while we still have it.
And especially during monsoon, right? Right now, nature is just like everything is popping out, flourishing. Everything looks lush, juicy, green. So
Yeah.
I think this is the right
All
time
the
to go out
frogs,
and
the fruit,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
All the frogs, fruit, insect, flowers, everything is happening right
Yeah,
now.
it's very alive this season.
So it's a good time to step out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like people tell me it's too hot, we can't go out. It's too cold, we can't go out. It's raining, so we can't go out. So there's always a different reason. But at the same, it's how you look at a glass, which is
Half full or half empty.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you can use the same excuses to come back outside and enjoy the experience outside.
True.
So I think we should close the podcast here. So it was fun to have you for today's episode.
Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah, thank you for enlightening everybody.
Well, it's not me. Everybody enlightens themselves eventually.
Yeah, just by sitting under trees, we get enlightened without even knowing about it.
True.
That's what happened to Buddha also. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He didn't know he's going to get enlightened, but it happened. So,
Well, maybe you got witness of this happening to us right now.
yeah, go out, find a tree, sit under that, meditate, think about stuff, and get back to us in the comment section after that.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
thank you all for watching. We'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.